COVID outlook in Bexar County right now is low, so will that number rise after Thanksgiving? With millions traveling in and out of the city, experts fear another spike in cases could be possible.
But will vaccines help keep numbers down? So for more, we bring in pediatrician for University Health and professor at UT Health San Antonio, Dr. Dina Tom. Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, first off, is it safe to gather this year for Thanksgiving?
Yes, I think that it is safe to gather, but I think we all have to take some precautions in doing so. The CDC has laid out some really wonderful advice about that, and it's been published in the New York Times as well. But I think that in safe numbers with people that, are close to your family, I do think that it's safe and it's important for people to gather.
For those who are traveling or maybe have family coming in from other parts of the country, what is your suggestion for them?
So I think there's a few things that we can do to be together. So I think number one is assessing our risk. So amongst your family members, it's really important to have the conversation about who's vaccinated, who's at risk for infection, and deciding the number that's going to be together and whether or not that you guys can celebrate outside safely or inside and wearing masks in between being together, not sharing utensils, being careful when you're traveling in airports and through gas stations across the country. But I do think we can safely do that. Paying attention to our local positivity rates within our cities is also important. But just having that conversation is really important so we can all protect each other and come away with good memories instead of coming away with infections.
And let's say someone watching has a family member who is not vaccinated but will be attending the gathering. What would you tell that person?
Yeah, so at this point, I don't think it's probably the best time to have that conversation about in terms of getting in any kind of debate or anything, because there's not enough time to become fully vaccinated, even if somebody felt compelled to do that. So I think really just being honest with family that you all want to be together safely, but we want to protect one another. And I do think that, studies have shown the most likely influence to convince someone to get the vaccine is knowing that a close family or friend or close family member or friend has been vaccinated. So it might be a good opportunity to have that conversation, but otherwise making sure people are wearing their masks. If you're not vaccinated, totally fine. Having that celebration outside and not sharing utensils are important so we can protect our most vulnerable.
Dr. Tom, I think you sort of answered this last question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. By now,
Sure.
Most adults are likely vaccinated, but what about children gathering with families this year? Obviously, we're, less than a day away from Thanksgiving beginning. Is it too late for them to get their vaccination for this to be a factor?
So it's not too late to start. It's always good. And getting that flu shot too is important this year. Getting that first vaccine for COVID, it's never too late to go ahead and start, but just understanding that it does take some time for that to be truly, protective. For children, I'll be the first one to say that my children volunteered and were a part of the early study to get vaccinated. So they are fully vaccinated and they've done so well. And we feel a lot less pressure in going out in public and visiting with family members. But go ahead and talk to your pediatrician about it. Go and get them done if you can to start that process. I think it's a great way to have a positive conversation with your family members.
All right, Dr. Dina Tom, thank you for joining us and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Dr. Tom.
Thank you, you too.
All right.